cannot make it, so I will be filling in just for tonight. This is Monza round 4 tier 1 Puresimgear championship, sponsored by Puresimgear. Also the GT3s, just over 4 minutes for the end of practice before we start qualifying for race 1. There are 2 races tonight. Seems like there is going to be 2 night races, which will be fun to watch. So we have 15 minutes qualifying for the first race, the 30 minute, 1 minute mandatory tyre change. The second quality will only be 7 minutes, so they'll have to make that a couple of laps count, get some heat into the tyres with the 30-minute race, also with 1 mandatory tyre change pit stop. So the top 5 in race 1 do not qualify. They're going to start at the back. Just over 3 minutes left of practice before we start qualifying. Just as well as just practice. So just got just over 2 minutes left of practice. Because we've got the Race of Champions Michael races set to the fastest time in practice so far. A very fast time of 1:48. I wonder if he can get into the 1:47 to qualify. Whoop. Some of the drivers are making a little bit of errors. Lucky to the practice though. Just got 1 minute till the end of practice. Still got a couple of cars out the track. Because if they cross the finish line, they will have time to do another lap. Looks like we're still out. So one of the McLarens teleported back to the pit. soon as these guys stop, teleport back to the pit or come into the pit or across the finish line, quali will start. Let's see if we have to paddle ball again now. As soon as Will comes across the finish line, they will start qualifying. She's got 13 drivers out on track, well, racing tonight. So this is the start of the 50 minutes qualifying for race 1. Is it all eager to come out? The brakes in the background there lighting up. Nice on the light. And everybody's coming out to the pit now. Still got 2 left in there. Drew the Great and Fresh Brislow. They're all trying to get temperature into the tyres. It's quite cold out there tonight. 17. The track is fast anyway, so let's keep it that way. Hopefully the temperature won't drop too much as the time goes on. Everybody seems to be spread out at the moment. Nobody's putting each other under pressure, so plenty of time. I think GTJB will be the one to set the benchmark time for qualifying. 49. Privilege has a time to go second. Time's starting to come in now. Bird goes quickest, a provisional pole at the moment. I've got plenty of time maybe to do a few more laps. Depends on that fuel, get the car a bit like that. Jump up onto the racing champion. So you have Will on provisional pole at the moment. Floppy Fox not too far behind. Very, very close. Wonder if Floppy can creep ahead. We will have something for him. He's only just up the road. He does go quickest. He's on provisional pole at the moment. Here's Will going to answer. He doesn't improve in his time. So fresh Brazil, Mariola, Drew the Great and FRL keep it down and in the pit. Michael Races is the only one out on track at the moment who has a set of time, but still has a set of time. Still got plenty of time, just 8 minutes left. GTJB could improve on this time. He doesn't improve. There are 3 Lambos all bunched up now. I think Traction Dave and Michael Races may be teammates. Michael still set, needs to set the time. There's not long left in quali. Just over 6 minutes. Goes 5th. So with 10 racers set in the time so far, because Lily goes quicker than Will, not by much. Another Alex says it's a board. Still got 4 racers out there. They still need to set the time. Because the 2 cars who haven't set a time are pretty close together. Let's see if they can set times this time. Okay, but Dad's still has time to set the time. Mariola goes 10. Michael goes up into second now, big floppy fox. The fresh jigs. It's 3.4 seconds. Can you improve on his time on this one? Improves, he goes 10th. Just in front of Marek. Just over 3 minutes left. They've all got time to do another lap. Keep it like I said. See if we can let's see if we can end up 8th. So the top 12 have set a time for Fresh Brazil and Drew the Great, who are likely to start to the back end and not come out to set a time by the looks of it. Lily just goes in front of Will and just behind Floppy Fox. So really fast times out there, so there should be really close battles. So Lally will have time to do another lap if he chooses to. Can he improve in his time? Frlacc does. Will go 6th. Doing the greats at the time. This will be the final lap for him if he can't set the time. Michael Races will have time to do another one. Traction Dave will also have time to do another one, so it's the final lap for everybody now. So we'll see. If Fresh is Jinx can improve on his time. He does. Up. GT Jamie makes him there. Goes for a spin. Floppy Fox just coming down Parabolica now. And Lely not too far behind. He's coming into the pits. He's slightly improving on his time. He doesn't improve. Mark does improve, he goes 8th. So Drew the Great, still the only one that needs to set the time, so he's got Parabolica to come around. Just behind him, it's Michael Races to see what time he can get. Drew says his time, he goes 13th. Michael goes 3rd. So Floppy is your pole sitter. He is the fastest with Lillian 2nd, Michael Races the 3rd, Will 4th, Traction David 5th, Renville 6th, Himslow 7th, Marek Mariola 8th, FRL Gibadad 9th, GTJV 10th, Fresh Jinx 11, Antika 12, Drew the Great 323 13, and Fresh Brizzle, who doesn't set a time, he will start last. So this will be a 30-minute race with one pit stop mandatory tyre change. So there's the times and the gaps between each other for quali. So it's going to be some close battles. Sponsored by Puresimgear. Puresimgear Championship, the GT3 Sunday, Tier 1 Monza, FRL ACC. The normal comms guy would be FRL Coops, Comms for Coops, but I'm just filling in for him at the moment because he's unavailable, but he will be back next week. I just wait for everything to load up now and the timer to go down for them all to start setting the fuel strategies and stuff, PSIs, pit stop, PSIs and stuff. For the track temperature and a night race, getting into the 147 lines. Very impressive, very fast. so the both races will be at night. So similar temperature, well, similar time. So as we just count down now from 3 minutes. Let's see if we can get everybody around turn 1 and turn 2 and Ascaria Parabolica. The first lap with no incidents. Just 2 minutes left. I think it is a guided formation lap, so they'll have to do a lot of weaving, a lot of braking, get some temperature into the brakes and tyres, especially in the night. This could be hard. Just over a minute left before we start the formation lap. Not long before we start. Seems like it's going to be a dry, cold night, so tyre pressure, temperature of the tyres is going to be vital tonight.
36 seconds.
As everybody now is choosing drive. Sure, there's a lot of anxious racers out there, can't wait to get going. Nothing worse than sitting there ready to go, waiting for the clock to count down.
10 seconds.
Now we start the formation lap. I guess one of the Lambos there. The Michael races without the lights on, I'm not sure. It's quite hard to tell, but can't do anything at the moment. So this is the Tier 1 Championship at Monza, the Puresimgear Championship. So this is the first of the 2 tonight, 30 minutes, but one mandatory pit stop, tyre change. Before long then they'll all be coming into double file. Thur ring lights. Nice picture. Just coming out to the Scania now. There's the making way up the parabolica. It's all been in the file. So this final corner now will be the start of the 30-minute sprint. Well, sorry, not sprint. 30-minute race with the one mandatory pit stop, tyre change. Fuel is up to you. Coming on the last corner now. Wait for the green light to go out.
Green light, give it.
Up. The car's going off. Oh, there's a little bit of an incident. Up and into turn 1. Don't see. As we got the telemetry on the left going crazy, so I can't really pick anybody at the moment. Seems like Floppy Fox is out in front at the moment with Michael Race is just behind. Because the race leader at the moment is Floppy Fox with Michael Race is right behind as he comes up to a Scadi now. Oh, the Lexus goes a little bit wide. Plenty of action going on behind. Bill is in front of I Am Slow. But I Am Slow, can you come back in? Can be down to the first chicane. Seems to be close enough. Let's see if we can have a drive. But Will has a slipstream from traction jail. Hey, there's Will. Oh, this is his break-in. So I Am Slow is at the back of Will at the moment. I'm not sure if Will give the place up. There's a bit of a scrap going on in the background as well with Frlacc as well, and Marek. Gave my bag, gave my dad over the back of drill now. So. Fresh drinks just up the road. Keep my dad is having a good run up there. Can he beat them before he goes into the Scadi? Keep my dad just goes in front. He seems to have won it. The Junior Grade seems to be under a lot of pressure now from Red Bull. Have a look up in the inside, but see what it can do coming out of the corner, the final corner. This is all over the back. Through goes off the escape route, and there's the McLaren, I think. This Frlacc seems to have a nice gap out in front, as Michael is under pressure from Michael putting Lely under pressure, so Lely did get in front of Michael somewhere. So Lely got some defending to do, but Michael got some attacking. Michael's getting really close now. Which way do really look to go? Which way he's gonna go? We're really, really close now. Drag race down into turn 1. And Lely just manages to keep in front. Michael's all over the back of it all. He's gonna have a look again. Just jump on board with Michael now. Tracking Dave is not too far behind with 170, but he's still battling it out. The tracking Dave gained a little bit of time. Let's see if he can have a better drive coming out of Scarby. And the slip train coming up in the back of there. Oh, as he goes off track. So the traction Dave seems to have gone off as well. No. There's a bit of a battle going on in the background there with Will. Fresh Bizzle, not too far behind now. Tractor Dave must have made a little bit of an error. I'm sure he was 4th. Oops, sorry. A bit of a squabble coming down here. Keep on board with these at the moment. Traction dip. Catch these two. Fresh Bizzle not too far behind. It's all over the back of I am slow now. Let's see if we can have a good drive out to the final corner. Coming down into the first chicane. Let's go slipstream. He's catching him. Oh, as I get really close. As well as a good run out to this corner. It's his best on brakes. As well as all over the back of I am slow. Good racing between these two. Nice and clean, close. Just under 20 minutes left of race 1. We'll come back at them again like he did last lap. Ferrari in the straight line. Ooh, as they come into the pit together. Floppy Fox is storming out in front at the moment with just over 4.5 seconds in front of Lely. Michael in 3rd, Josh David in 4th, Freshbridge in 5th. So the only guys that's made the pit stop is Andy, GT, JB and Drew. Andy got GTJB as the company. Can Jamie catch him? He was getting closer. See if we can have a slipstream. Get closer. No. Just a little bit too far back. Still just over 15 minutes left, so these guys have pitted already, so they will stay out. So these are battling for position. Andy makes a mistake and then to come back. Can Andy catch him? Make up for his error. I think GTJB has a better drive out of the Scotty. Still Floppy Fox, Lally, Traction Dave, FRL, Gamer Dad, Renville, still need a pit. The Great picks up a stop and go. So as I see by the telemetry, everybody seems to be spread out. The 15 minutes left to go, so Renville is coming down into the first chicane, and Michael Races is by there on the track, so I believe Michael Races will come out in front of Renville. Oh, most definitely. So the guys behind them should come out in front of Renville. Okay, my dad. I think also. So Floppy Fox is at the pit. Michael Race is coming in the corner now, so Floppy Fox is leaving. Michael's coming down the start finish straight now, so Floppy Fox has come out in front. So when these guys pit, it's going to be close where they come out with these guys. I think when these guys pit, it's going to be close when they come out with these guys, I think. It'll be close, it'll be good. Just wait for the other four to make the pit now, and we'll get the grid for the last hour or so minutes before the end of the race. Hopefully when they come out, they'll come out near other racers, so we'll continue battling. So everybody seems to be spread out at the moment. Let's go to the top two now, coming into the pit, Lely and Traction Dave. And FRL Gamer Dad's coming also. So Renville has stayed out. So Floppy Fox goes a little bit wide, we'll just stick on board with this guy. Let's see if any of these guys are leaving the pit yet. Lily's leaving the pit. So this is going to be very close. This is going to be very close. It's not going to get any much closer than this. Oh. Floppy Fox gets in front. This is the race for these two. Renville is still out. Traction Dave. I'll just wait for the telemetry to change, guys. It's all over the place at the moment. So Floppy Fox is still in front, but Ellie not too far behind though. So these two are going to be battling out for the next 11 minutes. Keep an eye on these two as well. But this is for the race. This is for the race win. Looking at the virtual entry now. The new closest battle at the moment, and these two and they are racing for position in race win with just over 10 minutes left. Lely got anything for him. Floppy Fox got what it takes to keep Lely behind for the next 5 minutes. Floppy Fox has a good drive out in the first corner, pushed in. Sound of a popping sound. No, pop. Still not too far behind, but Will's under a bit of pressure now from Traction Dave. Floppy Fox has a little bit of breathing space in the moment. Mel's a little bit too far back against slipstream on our one. We try and make an overtake, but Andy got a little bit wide for that, but he's all over the back of Frlrac's jigs. Here we have Will up Michael Races having a go. Good drive out to the smaller and slipstream. I think he just has a look just to put him off a bit. So close now. Nice drive out to Viscari, albeit all over the back, there is a champion. Even the Lamborghinis going off in the background, Traction Dave. As Will got some defending and new Michael got some defending to sorry as Will goes on the outside. He's going neck and neck coming down to the start from the straight. It's a drag race now coming down to the first corner. Let's see who's best on brakes. As Will just about edges in front with that Lamborghini all over the back. To keep it nice and clean, side by side, lovely. Nice driving by the pair of them. It's coming down to the second chicane now, we've still got Will, got some defending to do. Will sticks it in third. Just under 6 minutes of racing left. Will is in front of the racing champion, Michael races. Floppy Fox has a nice gap now over Lely, who's in second, with Will in third. This is battle out on track of these two, and I'm slow. All over the back of track in there. See these two having a drag race down into the first corner now. He's best on brakes. Side by side, nice and clean. It's just a bit of a sausage curb. Put the power down too early and too much. Spins, loses out to fresh bristle also. It's unfortunate. Fresh bristle picks up a spot. Traction Dave. This is a break in with them kinda. So slow got some catching up to do with just over 4 minutes left. Will has a nice 1 second gap over Michael. Fresh Jinx is in the pits. Through the grid as a drive through, so everybody's spread out in the moment with I'm slow having a bit of a battle. Looking at telemetry, but it's all changed. I think Fresh Bristle has made another position. I think I'm slowly in the Banana. Just jump on board with the race leader. So with just 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, the podium looks as it stands so far as Floppy Fox in first, Lenny second, Will in third. So that's your podium at the moment. Not long left to the race. There is another race after this, which is race 2 with only a 7-minute quali, so when they come out they need to make that time count. It'll take him a good lap or two to warm the tyres up because it's another night race, night qualifying. Just went to where he was. Can't see his time. The Floppy Fox will start on final lap now. So everybody is spread out at the moment, so there's no battles going on, so we'll just jump on board with the race leader. Unless I have slow or something. This is the final lap, so I don't know if I am slogging or anything for Fresh Brazil just in front. Me and my dad is headed down Rainbow. The cars are not too far apart. Just everybody got a nice breathing space. Just over a second, maybe 2-3. As the race leaders coming up the parabolica now. After 16 laps, your race leader is Floppy Fox, with Lely coming over second. Will crossing the line in third. Michael Race is in fourth. Then you have Traction Dave coming across the line in fifth. Fresh Person in sixth. Then you got Marek Mariola in 7th, Remember 8th, FRL Gamer in 9th, I Am Slow in 10, on the 11th, GT Jamie in 12th, Frlacc in 13th, and Drew the Great, who is the final car out on track, who is across the line to complete the race. So well done to your race winner, Floppy Fox. Everybody's in a pit at the moment. I'm still out, is he? Parked up on the side of the road. So when this car comes around the corner, crosses the finish line, we will have the countdown. To start qualifying for 7 minutes. Just waiting for him to come into the pits now. So, that's your 1 to 14. As we just wait for the game to load up now before we start qualifying for race 2. The top 5: Floppy Fox, Lely, Will, Friedman, Michael Races and Traction Dave. They are not allowed to quali. They've got to start at the back of the grid. Hiya Del. Everything okay, mate? And Michael Firth. This could be a good race. I hope you're okay, Del. Just wait for the game to load up now. Our timetable is it. So, is there a way to do the laps? No, just 30 so 16 laps. Sorry, I don't know if we get lap times and stuff. Fastest lap, is it? Still waiting for it to load up, guys, before we can start quali. So, quick toilet break, guys.
Green light, go, go, go.
Guys, I'm back. So, I'm FRL done a mark. This is the start of qualifying 2. This is only a 10-minute quali. I thought it was 7, sorry. 10-minute quali, so they need to make these lap count. It will be another 30-minute race with a mandatory tyre change with the top 5 not qualifying. They will start last. So top 5 winner, top 5 of race 1 will start last. They're not allowed to quali. Don't forget to visit Puresimgear. This is the Puresimgear Championship, and we are sponsored by them as well. I'm sure it will be fun starting at the back. Good race getting P1 floppy. Still waiting for some of the drivers now to come across the finish line to set the time. a good battle with Lenny. It was close, especially when he came out of the pits. We gave my dad the one to set the time benchmark. He does with 1:46. This is set the time. Fresh Brazil goes second. Some good drivers out there. Fresh Jigs coming around the corner now. Oh no, sorry. I'm slow. He goes quickest. Marek Mariola going third. So GT Jamie still needs a set time. Let's get that now. So you still got Renville, Andy, Drew, GT Jamie still undecided time. The ones still in the pit, they were your top 5. Floppy was your race winner out to the top 5. They will start last, so they're not allowed to qualify. Don't know why they are not coming out. Okay, but that improving this time. He does improve, but he doesn't go in front. Jinx at the time. Set the time, he goes 5th. Where does Andy go? He doesn't set the time. Okay, Fresh Puzzle improve on his. Nope. I wonder if I am fast can go any slower. Nope. GT Jamie. Let's have a look to see what he can do. He doesn't set the time. Could Renville set the time? He doesn't set the time. So we should go 4 cars out on track that has a set the time. 3 cars. See if Gamer Dan can improve on his time. Comes into the pit. Fresh Jigs. With Andy not too far behind, he still needs a set of time. Improves but doesn't change. Oh, he goes just in front. A Fresh Puzzle on Jigs. A Fresh Puzzle goes 3rd. Oh, he's doing a great set at the time. The 7th quickest. You see what GT3 can do now. He'll only have time for one more lap if he does not set the time. He sets the time, he goes third. Renville goes third and pushes Jamie down into fourth. So they did have time to do another lap, but I think they will come in. So out on track you have Andy, Drew the Great, and GT Jamie. Just jump on board with Andy as he'll be the next one to come across the finish line. With the time, if he can improve. Doesn't take a bit too much better, man, I'm not sure. Oh, he's sixth. Let's see if Drew the Great can improve on his time. GT Jamie's in the pits. So I Am Slow will start on the front row with FRL Gamer Dad. So your pole leader is I Am Slow, FRL Gamer Dad is second, Renville in third, GT Jamie in fourth, Fresh Person in fifth, Andy sixth, Marek Mariona seventh, Fresh Jinx in eighth, Drew the Great in ninth, Nelly, Traction J, Floppy, Michael Races and Will were not allowed to qualify because they come in the top 5 for the race 1. They do start on the back. So we just got over 2 minutes left. Got Andy that needs to come in. Once he crosses the finish line, he sets a time. We just have to wait for the game to load up then before the time counts down to start race 2, which is a 30-minute race with a 1 pit stop mandatory tyre change. So as we just wait for everything to load up now and so we had Andy was the quickest in sector 1 with I'm Slow in the second and third. Ah, interesting. See when everybody was gaining and losing from each other. With the 35s, 38s, so high 37s, 35s, so we'll just see how long it's left now. So qualifying 2 as finished. I'm sure race 2 is going to be eventful. The top 5 starting on the back, they're going to be coming through the field, well, trying to get through the field. There's going to be some defending, some attacking to do. Just waiting for that game to load down. Track temperature and conditions were identical to last race anyway, so there shouldn't be too much changes between the cars and the setups, tyre pressures and stuff. Excuse me. I'll do the 3-minute countdown now. Most of the guys would have already saved these setups, no doubt, from race 1. They'll tweak now and again, I think. Here and there, maybe. The track is optimum, so it's going to be a very, very fast track. Temperature of 14. Track at 14. I think it's a little bit colder than last race. I think it was 17 and 17. Just over 2 minutes left before we start the formation lap. It's going day, so it gives the guys plenty of time to warm the tyres and brakes up. Don't forget there's a website, Formula Racing League 0@gmail.com if you have any questions, if you want to check it out. Great web page. Become a patron. There's a Facebook page as well. Instagram. So we've just got another minute left of waiting before we start the formation lap. As soon as there's 30 seconds, I'm sure everybody's ready to drive. So I'm sure they're all clicking drive now.
20 seconds.
Let's see if they can, some of these races can improve on race 1. If there is any improvements, I can adjust, tweaking the setups, maybe the race in general. As I am slowly lead the pack. Trying to get temperature into the tyres on the brakes. can be pretty tough, especially the temperature and the track being so cold. We're about halfway around now. I've got not too long to go. It's a nice shot of all the cars coming down, especially with the lights in at night. Starting to get into double file now. It's coming on the final corner. The bottom Vodka. Not long before we start the drag race down into turn 1. Let's keep it clean, let's keep it tidy. So this is race 2 of the FRL ACC GT3 Puresimgear Championship Tier 1 at Monza. 30-minute, 1 pit, mandatory stop.
Green light, go, go, go.
That's a green light, and here we go. Oh, as the car goes flying off. Oh, there's a bit of tap to the back. There's a FRL game with dogs all over the back and I'm slow. Oh, there's a little bit of what's going on there? A bit of contact between the two races then. Oh, there's a little bit of a left tap in the back then. Mark Murillo. Under a lot of pressure by Traction Dave. Oh, what's going on here? Does everybody seem to be piling up? That's not good. What's going on in the back? Let's jump on board of these guys. Wait a little bit. A bit of a scrap going on. Up. As you got a game of that under a lot of pressure by GT It's all happening out on track. GT Jamie's coming into the pit. The floppy's under a lot of pressure from Lely. Lely's going to flop into pressure, sorry. Because he makes himself big in the mirrors. With Brazil all over the back of these two as well. See if Renville can make a stick. floppy got some defending to do from Lally and Fresh Brisbane. The floppy Michael Races Lally. Even the ones to start at the back. They've got some very good positions. Lally put in floppy fox under a lot of pressure. Not too far behind to see if you can have a slipstream coming down into turn one. I think Lally's not close enough. Again up the way. Maybe a little bit too far back. Rundberg is in front of Drew the Grid. Bit of space between the ones that's pitted at the moment. So this is the battle on track at the moment for position. Lally's making floppy fox work. A lot closer now as the back race comes down to the Vodka. Floppy Fox seems to have done that corner best. And he's a lot closer, but Floppy Fox had edged forward a little bit. Let's go going on between these two. It's really close then. Use as much of the road as possible. There's Lally got something for them coming out to Scotty. Somebody's off. Maybe a lot closer now. It's going to slip in coming down into turn one. Close enough. I think Alexis is a little bit too quick in a straight line. is the battle out on track. The Time Star has a nice lead over Floppy Fox, who still leads the pit as well. FRL Game Dart coming in now for Drew. So there's an orange, you still need to make a pit stop. So I wonder who's going to come into the pit out of these two. Floppy Fox is under pressure again. There's no drag race now, come down to the fish gain. Lely's a little bit too far back, even in the slipstream. I think coming up the parabolic, I think Lely needs a better drive. Pretty much pushing each other along. Fresh Brittle is not too far behind Andy now. Just 20 minutes left of the race. Fresh Drinks is way down as well. Traction Jave. He was one of the top 5 to start on the back. He's made his pit stop. Gimmadad seems to have stayed in the pit and disappeared. Don't know what went wrong there. We got Will and us chasing down Renville. Fresh Brittle and all over the back of Andy. To jump on board with these two at the moment. Overshot his brake. Lost some time then. Oop. Lely and Floppy are still at each other. They start catching up to some back markers now. I think this may have something to do with position maybe. But depends on where on track the back markers slow down. Joe picks up a drive through. Zion Slow comes out of the pits in 4th. Scrap going on between these two. This is for the race lead. Lely seems to be a lot closer now. got it. See what he can do. He tries to put him off. See, he can have a better drive out of this corner. Seems to have edged it away, Floppy Fox. Interesting, these guys catching up to back markers. Will is hunting on Renville. Just 16 minutes left of the race. So Renville got some defending to do from Will coming down into the fish again. He's well close enough. Doesn't seem to be close enough, but can you have a better drive out of the corner? Put Renville under pressure, coming down to the second chicane. Because you got Floppy into the pit now, so Lely has stayed out.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Still the battle will go between these two. Catch. Have a better jumping at the final ball, they're coming down to the first chicane. 14 minutes left in the race to do it. Seems to have caught them a little bit. You see how confident Slipstream is. I don't think he is close enough. As they catch up to some of the back markers now. Oh, it's not a back marker, I think they're racing. Which is Andy, so Renville and Will are catching up to Andy, so this will be interesting with these two battling out as well. Floppy Fox comes out of the pit behind Michael, and I am slow. So with Lely in the pit, I am slow over there, with Lely over there. So this will be interesting. Is Lely going to come out? Will is all over the back of Renville now, and Andy is under a lot of pressure. Oh, that goes really wide. Oh, and Will comes out on top. Does get in front of Renville. Red Bull coming back at him. I see you best on brakes. And 11 minutes left. Will won a little battle. Will got some defending to do now. Randy lost out with a pair of them. Really wide of parabolica. This floppy fox is all over the back of Lely now. And Michael Grace is just up the road. Lely defend, floppy fox. The tracker coming down the first corner, push again. Slipstream. He doesn't have a lock on the inside. Just stays behind for now. Metal Race is just up the road. Jumping aboard the metal races, watching these two battling up in the background as well. Just 9 minutes left of racing. Slowly get a little bit closer to Michael. With floppy. Oh. Slowly going to catch him coming down into the fish again. Getting closer. It's getting closer. Where does he have a look? Where does he look? They're all getting nicely bunched up now. There's a scrap going down between these three. They're all over the back of Michael now. Just over 7 minutes left. Lenny's getting really close now. That's how close he is. Which way is he going? This one's going to be best on the brakes. Lenny is edging it just in front. So Michael come back in him. And where is Floppy? Drag race down into Parabolica. So Michael has lost out on the Lely. He flopped all over the back, who looks like he's gone a little bit wide, and Michael's coming back at him. So it's a drag race coming down into the first chicane. It's so close here. Oh, look how close they are. They're very, very close. This is best on brakes. Oh, very, very close. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh, seems to have been all happening here. Lenny's the winner out of that freeway. Michael loses 2 positions with Floppy gaining 1. There's some scrap going on between these 3. Lenny needs to hold it together now. With just 6 minutes left of racing. Floppy all over the back. Zion Slow is comfortable out in front. Sloppy Fox got anything for him. Everybody else seems to be spread out around the field now. First Prince picks up a drive-through. Floppy's a little bit too far back. Or maybe not. What's going on there? I thought we were going to catch him there. It must have been sorry, possibly me. Drew. So everyone just seems to be spread out at the moment. Another battle's going on. Apart from these 3, the closest at the moment, with I'm slow with a 6-second lead out in front. Floppy's in the middle of that sandwich. Lenny got some defending to do, Michael got some catching up. Oh, no way. Floppy goes by but keeps it on track. So we're just under 4 minutes of racing. So I don't know if this will be where you start doing all these dive lunges and stuff like that, so you think you get the most of the tyres. Try the best the next 3 minutes, just so they can close the gap with the cars in front. Anything can happen though. So I am slow is comfortable out in front with a 14-second lead. So it seems to be the finishing position as it stands, unless anybody messes up. Apart from this little battle up in front with Lely and Floppy. So close to battle, just under a second between them. Lely's the defender and Floppy is the attacker. I think Lely's just edging away slightly. Slow must have made a bit of an error because he was 14 seconds out in front, but now he's down to 5.8. Just jump on board with the race leader. Back marker, just gonna look away. So the provisional race leader at the moment is I Am Slow, who started the race on pole, finished the race in first. So it's a good drive from him. Good drive from Lely and Floppy, Michael. Will, who started the last 5. Traction Davis up in the 9th, he's made some places as well. Good drive from them guys who started last. I Am Slow, who started on pole, he's finished the race in first. He comes out of the last corner now, Parabolica. So Lely's not too far behind, 3.9 seconds with Floppy passing the back marker. Michael Races comes over in 4th, so I Am Slow is 1st, Lely 2nd, Floppy in 3rd, so that's your podium. With Michael Races in 4th, Fresh Pizzle 5th, Will Friedman in 6th, Renville in 7th. Showing Andy in 8th. Traction Dave with the drive-through. I'm not sure if that drive-through will pop Mariello up. This is the last car now, just to come through the corner, across the start finish line. So I Am Slow is your race winner for race 2. Lely in 2nd, Floppy in 3rd, so that's your podium. Michael Races in 4th, Fresh Pizzle 5th, Will Friedman 6th, Renville 7th, Andy 8th, Mariello in 9th, Traction Dave in 10th, Drew the Great 11th, Fresh James 12th, GT Jamie 13th, FRL Gimmadad in 14th. So that rounds out the race 2 at Monza. Puresimgear Championship GT3 FRL ACC Is FRL Dara Mark. I hope you have a good, I hope you enjoy FRL Coops. FRL Cooper will be back on next week. Comes for Coops, so I'm just filling in. Excuse me, I'm just filling in for tonight. So, peace.